Hi! Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for December 20th. So, let's get started. This day in history! On this day in history, December 20th, 1880, New York's Broadway was first lighted by electricity and became known as the Great White Way. Charles F. Brush developed the electric lights used. They were set at the top of poles. His lights were designed for use wherever bright light was needed. Also, on this day in 1860, South Carolina became the first state to secede or separate from the Union. Eventually, 11 states seceded from the Union to form the Confederate States of America. And on this day in 1868, Harvey Firestone was born. In his early career, he made his living selling buggies in Detroit, Michigan. He moved to Akron, Ohio, and started the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company in 1900. In 1906, he teamed up with Henry Ford to provide tires for his popular Model T cars. And by the late 1930s, nearly a quarter of all tires being used in the United States were made by Firestone. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word sarcastic. Sarcastic humor is a kind of humor that is usually at someone else's expense and is meant to be mean-spirited. You might say, he's so sarcastic. Sometimes his jokes are funny, but sometimes they hurt people's feelings. The word sarcasm comes from the Latin word for tearing flesh. And that makes sense, because if someone's jokes are really sarcastic, they can cause real pain.
Extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest animal colony in the world? The answer is a colony in western United States and northern Mexico, which was home to 400 million black-tailed prairie dogs. This colony covered 23,700 square miles, or 61,400 square kilometers, which is about the same size as the entire country of Ireland. This prairie dog city was found back in 1901. But sadly, prairie dog colonies of this size are a thing of the past. As more and more houses are built on the prairies of the United States, there's less and less room for these little critters.
Health tips.
When you think of minerals, you probably don't think of food right away. Minerals are something you find in the earth, right? Like iron and quartz. Well, small amounts of some minerals are also in foods. For example, there's iron in red meat. Minerals help your body grow and stay healthy. Minerals help build strong bones and help your nerves carry messages. Some minerals help keep your heart beating regularly. Talk to your school nurse or doctor and find out how to get the minerals you need every day. Did you know that every time you flush the toilet, up to 7 gallons or 26 liters of water goes down the drain? And toilets don't actually need that much water to flush properly. I know a great way to save water. First, ask your parents if they'll help you with a project that will save them money and keep the planet healthier. Then find an empty plastic milk jug that can fit in the back of the toilet in the toilet tank. Drop something heavy into the bottom of the milk jug, like a handful of pebbles, and then fill the rest of the jug with water. Once you have your jug ready, take the lid off the back of the toilet. Find a good spot for your milk jug in the tank where it won't get in the way of any of the hardware. Place the jug gently in the tank. Now, your toilet won't use as much water each time you flush. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.